Hi everyone, I'm Mark from Travelshorts, and in this video I'm going to be travelling home from Vilnius in Lithuania, where I am now, all the way to John Lennon Airport in Liverpool. So I spent this morning walking around Vilnius, visiting a few sites. You can see those in my previous video. I've just come back to the hotel now, picked up my bag, and I'm about to start my journey home. So first thing I'm going to do is walk over to Vilnius Train Station, where I'm going to be catching a Christmas-themed train all the way to Kaunas. Kaunas is the second biggest city here in Lithuania. I'm actually going to be travelling first class as well, which is very nice. It's only about an hour and 90-minute train journey, so it's not very long. First class was only a couple of euros extra compared with second class, and you're also guaranteed a seat as well as seat reservation. And if you're going first class, it also allows you into the VIP room, the waiting room in Vilnius Station, which, although it's pretty small, at least I've got somewhere to sit. And then once I get to Kaunas, I'm going to be getting a bus all the way to Kaunas Airport. And then from there, I'm going to be flying Ryanair all the way to Liverpool John Lennon Airport. And I'm going to start my journey to the railway station, heading in this direction. If this is the first one of my Lithuanian series videos that you've seen, I've actually been here for a few days, touring the country, visiting the Christmas markets, starting off in Kaunas and then in Vilnius yesterday. I had a great time. So it's 4 days in total I think I've spent here. Had a really nice time, stayed in a couple of really nice hotels, really good value, got to see all the Christmas markets and festivities. So if you've missed any of those, please check out some of my previous videos from this channel. And we're going to continue heading up that road there. So from my hotel to the train station, it is just 2 straight roads. First one that I was on now, straight up, and the next one, I turn right here and head all the way that way to the train station. So you can see the train tracks to the left of me over there. I've just got to follow this path to the end of the road, and that's where the station is. So like I said, today I'm going to be traveling on a Christmas-themed train all the way from Vilnius to Kaunas. It's operated by LTG. That is the Lithuanian train company. All the trains are LTG. It runs maybe 3 or 4 times a day during Christmas season like we're in now. And there's no additional cost at all to it either. Just when you go on their website to book the trains, you just had a little note by the side of it saying Christmas themed. So I made sure to click on that for my journey back to Kaunas today. And along the way, we've got some graffiti and some artwork on some buildings and some walls down there. But we're going to continue walking this way past the McDonald's. And then the station's on the left-hand side. And I have made it to the train station. Plenty of time before my train to sit inside the VIP lounge and relax. And it's set up for Christmas in here. We've got a Christmas tree, we've got a piano, and the VIP lounge is through there. So I'll go there in just a moment. Before I go to the lounge, I just want to have a quick on the train station, because when I arrived here today, I went straight out. I just want to see what shops and places to eat that are here. So my train is actually on the board already, but it's still a long time to go. So it's 8:37 going to Kaunas. At 15:25, it's going to be platform 4 on track 9. I might just go and look where platform 4, track 9 is now, just to save me the time later. So we're on track 1 here, I guess. We're on track 1, it'll be 2, 3, 4. And to get there, you go underneath. So I won't go there now. I'll come back out later to go to my train. Then I'm going to head back inside the station. Okay, it looks like there's 4 places to get drinks and snacks inside the station, but I've just noticed just right outside, looks like there's a small supermarket. So I'm going to go there and get myself a snack, I think, to wait for the train. So it's called Icky Express. But it looks like it is part of the station as well. Might also get a couple of chocolate bars for Matthew and Holly for when I go back home as well. It's a little treat to them. So I've got myself some snacks and some souvenirs. I'm now going to head into the lounge and relax for an hour. Wow, just the space of being in that shop. Look how busy it's got. There was nobody here earlier, just a couple of minutes ago. And to get into the lounge, I just scan the QR code, which they sent me when I made the original booking. Here we go. And just like yesterday, there's absolutely nobody here. I'm just going to set myself in a booth in the corner and relax for the next hour. This lounge is actually unlike any first class lounge I've ever been to, in that, yes, there's food and drinks available, but you have to pay for them. So there's a price list here on the wall. So that's how much everything costs. And this, I guess it's an honour system. You then scan the barcodes in and pay with your card. But this is what is available. You can have some microwave lasagna meals, sandwiches, some porridge, some noodles, some chocolate bars, and then some drinks. And then even the coffee machine, you need to use your card for, and the drinks are €2 each. And there is some free water available there from the cooler. And if you want to have a little look around quickly, this is what the VIP lounge looks like. Got some books there, plenty of places to sit. You see it's very quiet at the moment. Maybe I'm the only one here. You've got a meeting cabin, so if you want to have a business meeting in here, nice and quiet. Got a computer monitor there with a cable, so you can connect your computer up to it if you want it. More spaces to sit around here. View out the window of the square right outside the train station. More books available there if you want to have a look. And then in this corner here, I think this is the meeting room. Yep. So there's a meeting room here as well if you want to have a meeting while you're waiting. And there's a departures and arrival board there. But that's it, a quick tour around the VIP lounge here at Vilnius Central Station. If you're travelling first class, either towards Vilnius or departing Vilnius, you will get a QR code so you can come into this lounge either before or after your train journey. Anyway, I think I'm going to sit down for a bit, relax, and just wait for my train. See you shortly. Or I better point out there's a big departures and arrivals board on the screen here as well, so there's no chance of you missing your train. Still see my there, 837 Kaunas, 1525. If you're interested to know what I got from the shop there as well to take back as souvenirs, I got all this. I got some champagne chocolate ganache sweets, a couple of local chocolate bars, Lithuanian map chocolate, and then to eat now, I've got myself an ice cream because I thought it'd be nice and sweet, and I'm quite warm despite the snow outside, and a can of Coke. And that came to €17.50 something. So let's have this ice cream before it melts. That's what it looks like. This was only 70 something cents, so less than €1, which is why I got it. It'd be nice and cooling, a bit refreshing. Not exactly soft serve from Mr. Whippy, but it's good enough. So I've left the VIP lounge. I'm going to head towards platform 4 now and see if my train has arrived. And to do that, I'm going to head underneath the tracks and go all the way underneath till platform 4. Okay, so that's platform 4. Lots of people are coming off, so I'm going to assume that our train had just arrived, and these are everybody coming off the Christmas train to visit Vilnius today. So I realise I probably won't board just yet because it has just arrived. Still a couple of people coming off it, but I am going to just take some photographs of it and walk up and down a bit. Here it is. Here's my train that's going to take me all the way to Kaunas, Christmas themed as well. So inside these decorations, there's gingerbread men, some Christmas trees. I guess I just got to wait while I'm able to board in a few minutes. There it is from the front, or will be the back soon.
The train at platform. on the other side of the footbridge.
It is actually starting to rain now, so I'm just going to see if I can board the train. There's no guards or anything on there, and I think the train doors are unlocked. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to be in first class, which is carriage number 1, I should say, behind me here. But I'm going to go to the very end and then walk through everywhere, so go through second class just to see what that was like, because I didn't actually explore that on the way here into Vilnius. I went directly to my carriage and I didn't walk through at all, which I really should have. So I'm going to go right to the end, go in and walk all the way through. And there's nobody really here now either, so I won't be blocking any aisles or anything as I'm walking through. It wouldn't be a Travelshorts travel day video if I didn't show you what the bathroom was like on the train. So we've got toilet, sink, baby changing station there, and that's about it. So that was a quick tour from one end over there to the front end over here. I am sure, when I've seen other people's videos and photographs, there's an area just with like a seat and with some gingerbread men and a Christmas tree. But I didn't see that at all. So maybe there's 2 different themed trains that does this route. Unless it's upstairs, but the videos look like they were downstairs. That's what I'm going to do. So again, this is carriage 1 behind me, so that's where I'm going to be staying. I'm going to go down to the end one more time and walk upstairs this time all the way along. So we've got a cello. Let's keep going. Back down the stairs. And let's go up the stairs here. Little Christmas tree there. A little rocking horse. So I made it to my seat. I'm in seat number 21 in the carriage number 1, which is the first class. I'll do a quick tour of the seat now for you. So we've got a red seat, very Christmassy there. It is a 2-and-1 configuration, so you see on that side we've got 2 seats, and on this side we've got 1 seat. Quite a lot of leg room. But because of all the tinsel and the decorations up in the luggage bins up there, the luggage storage area, means I do have to put my bag and my coat down by my feet, which kind of impedes my ability to stretch my legs. Then we have got a tray table there. We've got a power socket to the side of me here. So I will be plugging my phone in shortly using my travel adapter. Looking down, the only kind of Christmas decorations in here are the tinsels and the lights going all the way along there. And that's it, a really quick tour of the first class seats here in this Christmas themed train. If you're wondering how much the tickets were, I'll leave the price down here where I paid, but the Christmas themed train is exactly the same cost as the regular train, so I didn't pay anything additional to get this Christmas themed train. I don't know if you can see it past the raindrops on the window, but there's an old steam engine over there as well. Now, I think this is actually a different train than when I came here yesterday. I only thought there was 1 Christmas train doing this route, but it must be at least 2. I'm sitting in exactly the same seat, seat number 21. And yesterday, my chair in front didn't have a footrest on it. Not that you can see it behind my bag, but there is a footrest there, and that definitely wasn't there yesterday. So I think maybe the train I was on yesterday had that separate section where the gingerbread men are and the whole half a carriage dedicated to just Christmas. I've toured this one back and forth, and that's not actually on this one. Oh, well, I missed it yesterday, but it doesn't matter. And like I said, this is a 1 hour, 19-minute journey from Vilnius to Kaunas. We are due to depart in about 7 minutes. It's got so hot as well. I know you wouldn't think it with all the snow. I've had to take my jumper off, so I'm just in a t-shirt. So this is going to be one of 4 methods of transport I'm going to be taking today. So I'm starting off on a train, and I'm going to take a bus, then I'm going to take a plane, then I'm going to take my car back to my house. Planes, trains, automobiles, and buses. So I'm just looking at my options once I do get to Kaunas train station, how to get to the airport. So it looks like 5:05. And I'm due to arrive about 10 to 5 and catch bus number 29, and that'll take me directly there. And we have departed Vilnius Station on our way to Kaunas. Altogether, I think there's about 9 stops along the way. At least there was on the way here yesterday. We're just picking up some speed now as we're leaving the city. A ticket is just a QR code, just same as the VIP lounge earlier. Thank you. Thank you very much. So the ticket collectors just come round to scan everybody's tickets and give out some complimentary bottles of water. Cheers. It looks like the sun is starting to go down already, and it's quite, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's actually quite misty as well in those woods. We're coming into our first station. I think the announcer said it was Lamfaris. Do forgive me if I said that totally incorrectly. And don't forget, it's just gone 4 o'clock and the sun is just going down now, so it's getting quite dark outside. Not pitch black just yet. Probably will be in about the next 10 or 15 minutes though. "20 minutes to go, and you can see it's pitch black outside now. They've just come over the loudspeaker to announce that the next stop is Kaunas, and we should be arriving in about 5 minutes. Easy. Pitch black outside now, even though it's only 20 to 5. So we've arrived into Kaunas train station. Now I need to just head out of the station, down the road a little bit to where the bus stop is to take me to the airport. The next bus goes at 4 minutes past 5, which means I've just got under 20 minutes to get there. So that's plenty of time. And I guess I'm going to follow the line to the bus station. This way. So we've made it out of the station. We're on the street. And the bus number 26 goes from those stops just by there in it's over 10 minutes. According to that sign there, I can't see no number 26. I just misspoke and then I meant bus number 29, not number 26. And it's going to be this one here. So this is station A, I guess. Number 29, maybe it's just not appearing on there. I don't know why it's not appearing on there though. Number 29 has just appeared at the very bottom of the screen, so maybe there wasn't enough space for it earlier. And you can see we're very close to the train station. Well, that's the train station just over by there. And I went through the underground passageway and came out just by there. So this stop is really easy to get to. If you carry on up the road for another couple of 100 meters, you've got the main bus station for Kaunas. But this bus picks up here, then it goes to the bus station over there. So which means hopefully the bus will be pretty empty at this stop, and then it'll fill up at the bus station a bit later. And I believe that the price of this bus is just going to be €1, and there's 3 ways you can pay for it. First one is in cash with a driver. Second one is with a contactless card. You just tap on as you get in on the bus. You need to go through the front door to do that. And the third one is using the Zoigas app, which I do have, but I'm not going to use. I'm just literally going to tap my card. It's going to be a lot more convenient than filling in all the stuff on the app. Looks like my bus is next in 5 minutes' time. So I'm on the bus, no issues at all getting on. I just tapped my card on the card reader, debited €1 off my card, and I'm on it. And what's really handy, even though I'm using Google Maps with the bus route on there, so saying where I'm going to be and where every stop is, just above me here there is a screen saying each stop, and you can see it's right there. That's really handy. So I think this bus takes about 40 minutes before it gets to the airport. But even when I get there, I've got plenty of time before my flight. I just didn't want to risk walking around Kaunas for a short period of time and then get on another bus, just in case there's any delays along the way. I'll probably get something to eat as well, my dinner in Kaunas Airport as well. All I've had is those churros and my breakfast earlier. So I've made it to Kaunas Airport. That took just under 50 minutes from the city centre. I just need to find departures. I'll go through security early just to make sure there's no issues. And then I'll get my dinner the other side while I'm waiting for my flight. Let's go inside and find those departures. Looks like departures. Upstairs. Before I go upstairs, I thought I'd just check the board to make sure there's no delays. Looks like it's going to be, oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, there we go. That's my flight. The 21:10 to Liverpool. Ryanair FR 5727. On time. So let's just go upstairs to departures. There's actually nothing this side of security either. Well, there is a few things, but nothing major. When I arrived here a few days ago, all there is a small little store, supermarket, and one restaurant, which I can see is closed anyway. So there's the restaurant that is closed. And bear in mind, this is 6 o'clock on a Sunday, so expect it to be prime time for a restaurant to be open. And then the shop is just by here, just serving some crisps, some drinks, some snacks, and some chilled drinks over there. And some sandwiches and some salad bowls as well. Okay, let's make our way to departures. Put all my liquids in my clear little pouch, which isn't much. Some hand sanitizer, toothpaste, and a small little deodorant. And now I'm going to go through security. I'll see you the other side. Just before I go through security as well, I've spotted this. They've got a basketball net and some basketballs. So you can spend your time waiting playing basketball. So I made it through security with no issues at all. Hold on, I'm just looking at the board. Yeah. Looks like I'm in section B6 on the board. I'll have a look for that in a minute. So yeah, I made it through security, no issues at all. In fact, I was the only person going through security, so my bag went straight through. Didn't have to open it, didn't have to check anything. I'm now walking through the duty-free section into the main bit of the terminal. So let's see what we've got here inside the terminal building. And again, it looks pretty empty. There is a restaurant there, or a cafe, which is now closed up, I think. Yeah, it's now closed. Oh, it looks like there might be some more things over there. Getting worried then I won't be having any dinner. Oh, okay, so it's security to go that way. I won't go through just yet. I have got a few hours to wait. Okay, I've been sitting here for a while. I think, because there is nothing this side of the secondary security, apart from the duty-free shop. I might as well go through and see if there's anything over there. I've still got, how long? 3 hours before we depart. Oh, I really hope there's some food the other side. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so it's come through, and this is a lot busier this way. Well, there are probably 4 flights that are departing shortly. Closed shop. Closed shop at the end there. Okay, am I going to get these? Oh, there's an upstairs section up there. Let's go up there and have a look if there's a restaurant. And yeah, there's something here. It's like pizzas. What else is up here? Let's go for a walk. Okay, that's it. So we've got pizzas, got some drinks, and some sushi and some sandwiches. So I guess pizza it is. Oh, excellent. There's some other food as well. We've got nut stalls, some Chinese food, some poke bowls, teriyaki. Okay. Now, looks like there's quite a wide choice here. So I'm in luck. Literally, just as I was looking at the menu then, the woman shouted, close, 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 and put chairs there, even though it was over there. So I'm now not going to be eating tonight. And just for reference, it is 6:15. So it looks like I'm just going to have to get by on my breakfast this morning and those churros just before lunch. Oh, and that can of Coke and the ice cream. As soon as I saw that picture of the schnitzel as well, my mouth started watering. So it looks like departing Kaunas today. This evening, I should say, we have got 4 flights. 1 London-Luton, 1 Edinburgh, mine to Liverpool, and the other one to London Stansted. So it's very UK-centric. So my flight is the penultimate one out of Kaunas tonight, the last one being London Stansted. And then tomorrow, you've got Dublin, Liverpool, London, Bristol, London. So it's all either UK or Ireland. It must be very popular for especially the UK. So in the first 2 for 6 flights arriving tomorrow, either from the UK and then one's from Dublin, from Ireland. Now I am used to, when you're in transit somewhere and you arrive at like 3 in the morning or after midnight. So between midnight and say 6 in the morning, you do expect very little amount of shops or restaurants to be open. But to have nothing open at just after 6 o'clock in the evening, when there's still 4 flights to go. Okay, after waiting for about an hour and a half, just sitting in the corner, they've now opened the restaurant again for some reason. So I wonder why they closed it earlier. So I've just gone and ordered myself a schnitzel for €16. Maybe just everybody that worked there decided to go for their dinner. Don't know. So there's my schnitzel and fries. That is really weird though, why the restaurant decided to just close the restaurant and open again over an hour later. No idea why. I've been relaxing for quite a while now. Just getting ready to board, so I've come downstairs. We're going to be leaving from gate B6 today. So we're on the way to the plane. Just like on the way here, I am sitting in seats 22A. It's a longer walk than usual to the plane, but nice and brisk and nice cool air. So I think this flight is a little over 2 hours. It's going to be dark, so I won't be able to really film out of the windows. I'll see you on board in just a minute. It's just raining, just a little bit as well. A nice cool breeze. So that's the gate, all the way over there. So like I said, I'm sitting in seat 22A this evening. I'll do a really quick seat tour before anybody comes to sit next to me. So it's kind of standard Ryanair seats. There we go. A little bit of legroom there. Today we're flying on a Boeing 737-800. You can kind of see what they would look like there. Lots of crumbs everywhere, magazines. And when I arrived as well, there was bits of crisps and sweets on my seat as well. I had to brush them off and just chuck them on the floor. And some old carrots and crisps on where my feet are as well. So they obviously hadn't even checked to see between the turnarounds between the flights. So I think this has just arrived from Liverpool now and it's going to turn around and head straight back. It's almost like a bus service, really. Literally turning around within a few minutes, then heading back off again. Reason why I like picking seat 22 in a Ryanair flight is because you get 2 windows. Which are usually great for filming takeoff and landings, but it is a bit dark, so I probably won't be able to film it very well for you guys shortly. So what I'm going to do now, I am just going to put my seatbelt on and get ready to take off. Like I said, I expect the flight time to be a little over 2 hours this evening. Captain just announced that the flight time is going to be a little under 3 hours, so a bit longer than expected. We should get home at around 11:15 tonight, UK time. Well, that was a relatively smooth takeoff. I guess I'm going to see you guys in about 3 hours' time. I'm going to try and get a little bit of sleep. It's been a long day. We've started our descent. They've dimmed the lights. They've said they were going to be landing in about 10 minutes.
Ryanair delighted welcome you to Liverpool. Please remain your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until aircraft comes to complete its stop. A seatbelt sign will be switched off for you. Please exercise extra caution opening of the handlock as the flight may fall out and cause incidents. Finally, on behalf of Captain, the rest of you would like to thank you for flying with us, wishing you a nice day. Liverpool Lodge, stay for the journey, just final destination. For more support, thank you and good night.
Thank you. It's a bit windy. Right, plan is now go through security and passport control really quickly, get to my car and drive home. So I made it through security, and I'll be completely honest, that took absolutely ages. The queue was outside the door when I first arrived, and it took, I'm going to say, close to an hour. It's never, ever been that long before in Liverpool. I've always just flown straight through, but I'm out now. I'm through the nothing to declare. I'm into the main arrivals lounge, as you can see behind me here. What I've got to do now is walk to the car park, and I'll be on my way home. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. If you made it to the end and you followed this whole Lithuanian Christmas travel series, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name is Mark, and along with my daughter Holly and son Matthew, usually, but they're not on this trip, we make travel and theme park videos from around the world. And if you've enjoyed this video, please think about liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell button. And if you're wondering what that is, that's the yellow submarine, because I'm here at John Lennon Liverpool Airport, my final destination before I drive home. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.